Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are looking at the iwata hp-bcs on a 0.5mm. Now this is a bottom feed airbrush, the ones where you put the jars in. So you'll get your side feed, you can get a top cup, and you can get a bottom jar fed airbrush as well. It's a double action airbrush. This airbrush has been around for a long time and it's been a brilliant iwata brush. I've owned this for, it's got to be coming on 13 years, probably longer, a little bit longer, and it's never let me down. It's a solid brush. So I do a little breakdown of the brush on how easy it is to sort of break it down. To the front you've got your crown cap, which you can take off like that. To the back, nice easy, undo the back. Same on the back here, you've got your chuck, you can undo that, slide your needle out. This piece here you can adjust in and out for the tension of your trigger. So if you like a nice bit of tension in the trigger and get a lot of feedback, you can wind that in and it tightens the trigger up. Or if you're one of the people that like a nice soft trigger, you can undo this and it just makes the trigger a little bit more easy to move back. To the front of the brush, it's like a floating nozzle on this, so you can take that piece off there to the front, which exposes your nozzle like that, and then that nozzle just moves away and that's like one piece. That just locates on the top, nice and easy. Then you will put your top piece on like that, screw that up, drop your needle into the back, knit that up, put your back on, and that's your brush sort of disassembled and assembled. If you wanted to clean this and soak this, if you've got a build of a paint, you can take the front off, take the needle out like we just did, and you can stand these up in a little pot to about here, and you can soak that in cleaner. So cleaner goes down into this part of the airbrush here and just flushes through. You can get the little pipe cleaners clean through. Give it a blast, hook it up to your airline, drop some cleaner in one of your pots. Now these jars, I'll put a couple up in the screen now, these are the iwata big mouth jars. Now the reason why I recommend these ones as well is because they are solvent proof plastic. So if you're using solvents or acrylics, they will be okay for both. So I usually have one with a bit of cleaner in, clip it to the bottom like that, and then just pull it through, give it a quick blast through like that, and then you're good to go with your colour. So you can just hook your colour up like this, quick pull through, and you are painting. Now the beauty of this brush, if you want to get some background down on a, say, portrait, or if you're working on automotive and you want to get a lot of paint down, this brush will do it with ease. Few passes like that and you can soon colour a panel up quite quickly. You've got a big sort of circle, you'll see here. Pull back on the trigger, you've got like a good, say, 2-inch circle there of paint going down. So you quickly get your paint down. This will get down on detail as well. It's a 0.5, so you're not going to get absolute pinpoint hairlines, but it will go down quite fine if you're using it for artwork. It's nice on bigger stuff. If you're aiming for small sort of, semi-small sort of details, you can get down on sort of your lines and things like that. The good thing about it is you just take your paint out, blast through, grab your next jar, click it to the bottom, pull it through, and then you're straight onto your next colour. Now I have used this with solvents. As I say, these jars are perfect for solvents. I'll pop a little video up now. I painted these alloys with this actual spray gun. Now as you can see on them spokes, it's a two-tone, so it was like mask the top out, drop like the blue in, then mask the blue up and drop the silver on. And I used this brush to do it. It was absolutely brilliant because it puts the paint down nice, as you can see there. It atomises the paint really well, and it was perfect for doing them spokes on them alloys because you get good coverage. You can quickly change your pots like that, as I say, with put your cleaner in, blast through like that, and then you're onto your next colour. Just chuck your jar on the bottom and you're onto your next colour. So it is advisable to buy a few of these bottles. You can get lids for these as well. You get a little lid that clips over the top, which keeps your paint fresh inside. If you've not got the lids and you lose the lids, I usually just fold a piece of masking tape up over the top, and that just seals the air getting into the jar, and it saves you paint. So really good bottles. Get plenty of the bottles. You can put all your colours in, and if you're doing t-shirts, they're absolutely brilliant because you've just seen how quick you can change your colours through. They're easy to clean. You can always clean by putting water in the bottom like that in a jar and just pull through and just squirt water through it. So that's another quick way of cleaning your brush. That's all nice and clean. Drop your crown cap back on, stick it on the shelf, and it's good to go for the next time. Very rarely you get dramas with this, with it sort of clogging, because it's quite easy just to blast straight through. Robust brush that has lasted me 13 years. So that's the iwata Eclipse, the hp-bcs on a 0.5mm. Gets a big thumbs up, guys, if you are thinking of getting one. They also do the Neo range, which is slightly cheaper than this one, but basically looking the same sort of brush. So you can get this version in the Neo. It'll do exactly the same as what this does. Prices on these, when I picked it up, that was 109 when I got that many years ago. It's now gone up. It's probably around 160 to 170 for this brush, but at that price, brilliant, absolutely brilliant brush. Works great. So I hope you enjoyed this little video on the iwata. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe, press that notification, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.